What it do, everybody? It's your boy, King Crowder, back again with another edition of History You May Not Know and Things That Are Not Taught in Detail for Show. Today's lesson, we're going to focus on the gentleman that was a famous Black American boxer before Jack Johnson. Have you ever heard of Bill Richmond? Born August 5th, 1763. He was a British boxer born in Richmond Town, New York. Although born in colonial America, they shipped him over to England when his boxing contests took place. Richmond went to England in 1773 at the age when he was like 12 years old, where he had his education paid for, then apprenticeship in a cabinet maker in York. Early in the 1790s, Richie married a local English woman whose name was Mary Dunwich, and a marriage recorded in Wakefield of June 29, 1979, where they had several children. According to the writer, he was a well-dressed, literate, self-confident, Richard man who came on a racist attitude in Yorkshire. So then his love for boxing grew early on. Like as we said, Mr. Richmond was born in Staten Island, let alone New York. He worked for the British forces as he began to get his fighting prowess going. He began to box because, number one, he needed money. So his boxing career began January 1804, where he began teaching matches, self-educating himself, and he was a natural. His first match was by 1805 when he had to beat a Jewish boxer known as Yasser and Jack Holmes. These wins gave the credibility to Richmond, let him know that he was nothing to be played with. His unique fighting style, his stance, his stamina, his ability to bob and weave punches. You must understand at the time, y'all, there were no gloves. All of this was bare knuckles. We must understand that he had 19 total fights, 17 total wins, only 2 losses. He was dominant. He was that man. He was that dude. He was nothing the Brits have ever seen before based on his unique style, unique work ethic, and how he parried, bobbed and weaved, and took down those racist people all over England. Later in life, such achievements warrant a title shot, but he was inactive. Richmond openly opted for retirement instead due to his body and his royalty being break down. He was respected and glamorized among trainers and all of those around. They all said that his style was unique. He was an innovator. He was one of the Black American fighters that put it down and beat down white fighters openly. Sadly, it was the last evening at the age of 66 when Richard Richmond passed away in December 1892. His body was buried at the St. Patrick's Church, where he was located beside the church inside of Camden, London. Historians all over the UK nominate this phenomenal fighter, saying they've never seen anything like him. His history is not as promoted as much due to his short-lived career, but the Black Terror, the British Bomber, the Black American Saint, the art-walking man that knocked the kids out, Bill Richmond, a fighter, a legacy, an undisputed champ in his own right, who took over the Americas and the United Kingdom. Hopefully you learned something today. It's your boy King Crowder, coming at you with the story of Americas and the story of history never told. What I'm here to do, y'all, is shed light on people that we don't know, educate on people we don't see, and break down the important history of figures we don't discuss. He was before Jack Johnson. Have you heard of him? His name was Bill Richmond from the great state of New York. New York, stand up. Until next time, make sure you comment on the channel. Say anything if you got any feedback to me or anything you want to add to the discussion. It's your boy checking out. Peace.